Hey folks, it's Ben. We're here in the Quonset on a kind of a cool windy day. We're gonna enhance our dethatching machine by adding more fun to the blade. Let's go with that. It currently has the power rake, which as you guys know, is the plastic weed whacker tined blade on it. Sorry for the crappy video there. But we're gonna take it off and enhance that. So our power rake blade, I had refilled all these holes, but once again I use it to break up poop and use it as mostly a dethatching unit, and so they wear out to these sharp pointy parts. Replacements, OEM replacements, are $6-7, so I don't. Now my original plan was to take like a long screw and poke it down through the holes, and that's actually still a fairly decent idea. And so it would stick down a couple inches and help dethatch what I'm mowing, because really what I want to do is scrape everything down to bare ground. But as I was shopping around, I saw these guys. These are Dethatcher springs, and they're replacements, which in this case I'm not replacing anything. But they came with a bolt and a lock nut, so I'm like, well, what I'll do is I'll elongate or drill out one of these bigger holes here, attach the Dethatcher spring underneath, and we'll bolt it through this hole here. So it'll have two big teeth, plus it will cut. So that's pretty much what I'm looking at here. So first thing I'm gonna do actually is pop these old plastics off. I'm gonna grind this down, and then we're gonna drill a hole through there so we can put our big Dethatcher spring. All right, so okay, we've got some nice sharp edges on our blade now. Still fighting this chunk that's missing here, although I'm not worried about the mass of it enough to have to counterbalance it. But I think the next one I'm gonna drill is this one here. It's an existing hole for the tie. And we're just gonna make the hole a lot bigger so that our nut and our spring will fit on it. Well, that didn't go so well. My blade's lava hot. This is of course hardened steel, and all my drill bits suck. They might be sharp, but it doesn't take them long for them to wear out, and I can't drill a hole in this stuff. If I had a torch maybe, but once again then we're dealing with balancing issues. So we're kind of back to phase one of what I thought of, and I can't get a hole big enough for the big nut, and really for this to be attached, I'd really like it attached well. So if I can find a blade, and I do have a dethatching blade that it's still new in package, I was going to shoot a video on, but I was kind of hoping to retrofit this one. So my original idea, and it's perfect because I have these, were to use these. These are actually for electrical boxes, to screw the plates and things like that against the wall. But they fit into the holes here. So my goal is to essentially have, except for that one now, populate this blade with a couple of these guys, and then run the nuts up them. And I've got probably enough for 8, and have these act as my fingers. Well, I'm guessing for whatever prior project I had, I needed more nuts. I double nutted them. I would like to double nut these, but I don't have that many. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out the inner one here, because I just don't have enough nuts for all these things. And I'll do it on the other side as well, so now I'll have too many nuts. That'll leave 3 teeth hanging out. We'll tighten them as best we can by hand, but inevitably they'll get looser. But with any luck, the threads will get wrecked and the nut won't come off. So, ow, that's good. It's also really hot. So with these tightened on, and I'll save you the pain of me having to do that, we'll throw this thing back on the mower and I'll see you outside. Okay, we're on our trusty, reliable Honda. I love this mower because it was free. The deck was free. It's not a Honda deck, but it's really sturdy, so I like it. We've got it pretty low. There's our blade, and our teeth actually go down to deck level. So where the metal is, that's where the teeth are. So that's a nice little cute safety feature. Not really, but And we have 3 per side. They're all tightened down. And our goal here is, we're in our orchard, soon to be orchard, and it has a ton of thatch in it, like this, right here. Look at this. And it's because it's been unmowed and unkept for quite a while. So I'm hoping to get something that can dig this up, chew the hell up out of it. So the power rake just didn't have enough power. Maybe the pretend Dethatcher can. Plug the chute because I didn't really need to go anyway so far, and I need to lift the blade a little bit here. But is it dethatching? Oh, no, not really. It's still really bad. But let's go over here, and it might be getting this stuff here, right? Like, look how long this stuff is. I mowed this already once, so it's not getting that, but it is kind of now. It's not quite digging in the ground like a dedicated Dethatcher would. But it helps a little bit, I guess. I think the long story is we'll just leave it on there, run them until they disappear, and keep going on. But I think I'm gonna have to start looking at getting those springs on a real Dethatcher. So DIY Dethatcher, not so much, but it was a nice try. Blade does a good job. I gotta mow all this though. It rained, and we're trying to keep this mowed down for purposes of we're putting a lot of fruit plants in here. And I got to hit the Backyard Trail Network as well. But anyway, subscribe to my channel for more stuff. I'm really getting on it now that planting's in. I got some time to shoot more awesome videos. Like my Honda, channel, whatever. Subscribe, Turbo 231. And leave comments. Geez, you're stupid. Why the hell are you posting such lame videos? Where the hell's your Turbo Buick? The stuff like that. That's all good. Go ahead and post a comment. Thanks, guys, and have a good day. Oh yeah, the obvious question. Did it actually hurt anything yet? Did they bend over? Nope, they're all still there. Oh, they're bent though. They're not gonna last long, that's for sure.